met this young girl, and she started talking to me about, her situation, and we got real close, and she was telling me about how she got raped by a guy. And when she told me his name, my heart fell into my feet, yo. That's how hard my heart fell into my feet. And I was just so stuck when she told me who raped her. She told me about the death threats she received if she would have went to court, that she was being stalked, that she had been in multiple fights because of it. And I couldn't do nothing but go home and cry. I felt so filthy at that moment. I just felt so disgusted with myself. Because I was just with a man that took advantage not only of me, but another young girl. And she would always explain how she had problems. Like, she couldn't trust anybody. And that her uncle didn't like him. But he would always try to come around her and her family, and her uncle would always be there to try to protect her. And it was just so crazy, because everything about him just came out, like right after, like not right after, but a bit after we broke up. Like, people were putting him out on Facebook, like his criminal record, how many charges. Oh my goodness, there are so many charges of like sexual assault and stuff like that. Like, it broke my heart, because I felt so dirty. I felt so dirty, and I was so hurt just to hear that. And because I was just like, I know how you feel. I really do. After we broke up, I thought, maybe he would leave me alone. We would go our separate ways. Cool. I could finish school, good. Nope. He would message me on my Facebook page. I have deactivated and made multiple pages just so he would stop messaging me. And the thing is, he has multiple Facebook pages, and a lot of them are like catfish pages. He's under somebody else's, a fake identity, fake picture or whatever, and he would message me from those pages. And it was just like I had to just block him, and I would just keep trying to block him, and I would just keep trying to block him, and it just would not work. It would not work, because somehow, some way, he would just come talk to me, and it sucked. It really did, because it was just like, I don't want anything to do with you, and you're constantly coming around. Like, he wouldn't leave. Like, he would not leave me alone. And even when he did leave me alone, it was something about him coming up somewhere. He was getting into it with other high schoolers. Like, he was getting into fights and stuff, picking fights, bullying, and, trying to be a tough guy to high schoolers. And they were exposing him on Facebook. Like, they were just putting out everything. Anybody who's ever had contact with him, anything, they were putting him out there. So everything that I'm telling you guys, I learned from other people. And yes, it's all been confirmed. All of it. All of it. And it makes my stomach turn to think about the fact that he is a father to a young girl. He's a father. He is a father. And it's like you're supposed to lead by example, and you should want better for your child than you are doing. And he wouldn't care. He did not care. Did not care. Like, there's just so many things. Like, we had our little circle. I had my little circle of friends. He was sleeping with half my circle of friends. And I didn't find this out till after I graduated high school. a lot of these people that was smiling in my face, shaking my hand, hugging me, you know, there for me when I'm trying to vent to them, he was sleeping with them. These people. It was really just madness. And it was madness. That is seriously what it was. Like, whenever we went to, like, friends' house or anything, all we did was fight. That was it. All we did was fight. We didn't really get along much. Because after a while, I was just so fed up with hating myself. That's what it was. I hated myself. Being with him, I hated myself. And that's all we did was fight. Because all I had was anger built up in me, baby. And I was going to let it out one way or another. And that's what it was like. That's all we did was fight. We went to a friend's house and I ended up grabbing a knife. I grabbed a knife. And the thing is, I feel so bad because my friend had children. But I was so angry at that moment, I didn't care. And I picked up a knife. And I feel bad that I did that in front of a child. Because no children should see that. Ever. No children should see that. And if you're watching this, I'm sorry that I did that in front of your children. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I had to defend myself. I really did. So I picked up like a really big knife. And I was just like, you know what? I'm over it. Like, you just gonna have to get it. And I'm gonna, look, I'll take them charges. I would have took them charges at that point in my life. Yes, I would have. I would have taken them charges. That's how hurt I was. That I didn't even care. I just wanted it to end. And I know people say, oh, just leave, just leave. It's not that easy. This man used me like a puppet. Every time he pulled the string, I moved. I did what he wanted me to do. I said what he wanted me to say. That's what he was. He was just the whole puppet master and just had me just dancing right along. And that's what it was like. And I say that because his tactic is very simple. He preys on virgins. He preys on virgins, people who have like never really had, you know, relationships or anything like that. And he does that because he knows if he takes the most valuable part of you, he has you. He was up there that much. He would be sitting outside and he was causing problems trying to like come into the school and whatever. And they banned him. Like, he was causing ruckus on the school property and they banned him from the school. Like, how do you get banned from school? But he did. And it was just crazy. And I feel sorry. And for anybody who's going through this, please know I understand and I care. And my social media links will be down in the description below. And you guys feel free to message me and talk if you need to talk. Because I am here to listen. Because I know it's not an easy situation. I know. And I know sometimes you just need somebody to just talk to and get it off your chest. And I am here for you, okay? And letting you know nobody deserves to be treated that way. Nobody deserves to be scared every day. Nobody deserves that. And the messed up part is, I was friends with this one girl. We were actually pretty close. Come to find out, he started dating her. Now, I didn't care the fact that he was dating her. My thing was, you pretended to be my friend this whole time just to get with him. And you saw how he abused me. I would come to school with busted lip. And she didn't care. Like, obviously she didn't. Obviously she didn't. Obviously. So, and it was just, oh, man. It was a lot. It really was, because it's just like, why me? Like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. But he wanted full control. And I wouldn't give it to him. I couldn't give it to him. Even though I was on that puppet string, that was a part in the back of my mind. I was just like, no, I can't with it. I really can't with it. I couldn't. hard to deal with. So I can say I didn't have the best high school years. Before I met him, I used to do my hair, my makeup. I wanted to look cute. But after him, hat, hoodie, sweats. That's all me. No makeup. None. This is me. This is me now. This is me now. And the thing is, it's taken years for me to rebuild myself, because I'm gonna tell you right now, it is not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take longer than a week. It may take longer than a month. It may take longer in a year. Like I said, I was back in high school. It was back in high school. I'm 24 now. And to this day, sometimes I still struggle, because it's just like, you think like, will somebody ever actually be able to love me the right way? And a lot of times I tell myself no. I tell myself no. And for the longest, I have blocked out love, anything. I have hardened my heart. I don't open my heart to people. This is the first time I'm actually speaking about this, and it's because it is such a serious topic. And the thing is, he has not stopped. When I first started my YouTube channel, he was actually one of the first comments on my channel. He found my channel because he was stalking my Facebook page. So, I blocked him on YouTube, and I had to block his Facebook and everything because he was seeing my stuff and found my channel. And he probably has multiple YouTube channels, so he's probably still watching my stuff. I don't know. But, you know, wow. It was definitely a life-changing experience. And the friend that, you know, met him, you know, before I did, I can't speak to her. I won't speak to her. But the simple fact is, she chose him over me. And she knew me longer. I felt like we were closer, but no, I was wrong, whatever. But even though she knew what he did to me and what he was doing, she stuck by his side. Like, she stuck by him. When she said that was her brother, she stuck by his side. No matter what wrong thing he did, she stuck by him. And I was just like, okay, I'm good. To this day, they're, I guess, still close. I have her on Facebook, but I don't have him on Facebook. And my best friend has his current girlfriend, I guess. I don't know how that's working. That's not my business. I personally do not care. But she sent me a screenshot not too long ago, and he was doing the same thing to her that he was doing to me. And I was just like, huh, how ironic. Like, you knew it was going to happen, and even then, you know, you knew it was going to happen. You seen it firsthand happen to me. I don't know why she thought she was special, but she not, obviously. And I'm not bashing her, because at the end of the day, I know what she's going through. I know what she's going through. But me, I'm not gonna step into that. I'm not gonna step into that situation, because it does not involve me. And all I can do is I can